Hi everyone, today's headlines. NPF withdraws from Joint Legislature Forum. Nagaland COVID-19 tally 3,520. Exempt rent for shops in government complexes, CNCCI. Rainfall triggered landslides block Folami fake road. Peren DTF extends lockdown for one more week in the district. DC Peren informs on sealing of houses in Atibung. Doctors on COVID-19 duty test positive. Naga Hoho lauds former Prime Minister. Traffic regulations imposed in Dimapur Kohima NH29 due to sinking road. DC Mall lifts total lockdown in Aboi subdivision. NPF withdraws from Joint Legislators Forum. In a significant political development, NPF Legislative Party at a meeting held in Dimapur Tuesday at the residence of the leader of opposition TR Ziliang resolved to withdraw membership from the Joint Legislator Forum JLF on Naga political issue on the ground of huge trust deficit, particularly since the ruling dispensation has no confidence with the NPF legislators. This was contained in a press communique issued by the opposition, which however said the NPF will continue to act as active facilitators on the Naga political issue. The party cited the refusal of its request to hold the recently concluded 6th NLA session for 3 days instead of 1 day. NPF had wanted to have a 3-day session to discuss several issues confronting the Naga people, including the Naga political issue. Nagaland COVID-19 tally 3,520. Nagaland on Tuesday recorded 65 fresh COVID-19 cases, taking the tally to 3,520 cases. 1,842 active, 1,664 recovered, 8 deaths and 6 migrated. According to Health Minister S. Pangiform, 41 new cases were reported in Kohima, 23 in Dimapur and 1 in Mon. He also informed that 134 persons had recovered from the virus, 79 in Dimapur, 36 in Kohima and 19 in Zunabado. Exempt rent for shops in government complexes, CNCCI. Confederation of the Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industry, CNCCI, has demanded that all shops and business establishments in government-owned properties, including government-funded agency properties like marketing complexes in various towns, should be exempted from paying rent for a minimum period of 3 months. Further appealing to the state government to give more human touch in its policy and approach as COVID-19 pandemic had become a humanitarian crisis beyond comprehension. The trade body reminded the government 24 April 2020 appeal letter to Chief Minister seeking shop rent exemption. Rainfall triggered landslides block Folami fake road. Heavy landslides in 4 locations have blocked Folami fake road along the ongoing construction of Futsuro fake 2-lane road under SARDPNE. It was learned that the retaining walls and brace walls had been completely damaged besides laid granular subbase GSB from 41 plus 600 km to 41 plus 700 km chainage. Travelers planning to take the affected road have been requested to take alternative route till the road was cleared. Peren DTF extends lockdown for one more week in district. Peren District Task Force DTF on COVID-19 has extended the restriction on inter-district vehicular movement for one more week with effect from August 20 to 26, 2020. Peren DTF on COVID-19 in a meeting held at Deputy Commissioner Chamber District Headquarters Peren on August 17, 2020 under the chairmanship of DC Peren cum DTF Chairman Sendi Wapang Iyer discussed on the ongoing total restriction of inter-district movements, which was imposed for 2 weeks from August 6 to 19, 2020. DC Peren informs on sealing of houses in Atibung. Deputy Commissioner Peren Sendi Wapang Iyer NCS on August 18, 2020 informed that in view of the detection of COVID-19 positive cases in Atibung subdivision and to take effective measures to prevent the spread of COVID-19, the houses in Atibung town listed below are sealed with immediate effect till further order. House number 93C block, house number 8C block, house number 53C block, house number 43C block, house number 41B block. The DC also directed the medical department to immediately commence contact tracing and other medical protocols as per the laid down SOPs. Doctor on COVID-19 duty test positive. Stretched to the limit is how one would describe the Nagaland state government's medical workforce currently. Burnout as a result of working day in and day out, with hardly any break since March, has been one of the major concerns. Over and above, a doctor or nurse contracting COVID-19 in the line of work is the last thing the state government would want in such a situation. Initially, it was non-medical support staff at the COVID-19 hospital, but it has now emerged that doctors have also been tested positive. 2 doctors on active duty at the Dimapur COVID-19 hospital were tested positive for the virus. One has already recovered while the other was admitted at the COVID-19 hospital as on August 18. According to an official source, the doctor was on active duty at the hospital when he displayed symptoms. His sample was taken and the confirmatory test result returned positive on August 17. His wife also tested positive, the source said. Both were immediately admitted to the COVID-19 hospital and their condition were said to be stable. Naga Hoho lauds former Prime Minister. The Naga Hoho has appreciated the wisdom and understanding of the former Prime Minister of India, H.D. Devi Gowda, for his recent appeal asking all parties involved in the Indo-Naga peace talks to put aside distrust and reach a settlement at the earliest. It was in fact the magnanimity of H.D. Devi Gowda in reaching out to the Naga leaders in Zurich in February 1997, which changed the course of Naga struggle from war to path of peace. An update from Naga Hoho stated, "For decades, Naga people have been fighting for a rightful place, and in the process, many precious lives have been sacrificed. The first Prime Minister of India and his successor over the years of Naga struggle have failed to really understand and find a conclusion to the decades-old Naga issue," the statement read. The Hoho stated that his recent statement and perseverance towards solving Indo-Naga political problem has assured once again that our problem is political and not law and order, which has given hope to the Nagas and a reason to believe that those years of struggle will not end in vain. The Naga Hoho further affirmed the commitment of the former Prime Minister to ensure that peace accord is reached at the earliest. Traffic regulation imposed in Dimapur Kohima NH29 due to Sinking Road. A press release issued by Superintendent of Police Kohima on Tuesday, August 18, 2020, informed on traffic regulation at all KMC dumping site stretch of National Highway 29 in view of Sinking Road. SP Kohima informed that all light vehicles going down towards Dimapur from Kohima and vice versa will be diverted to Jotsoma Bypass Road. No heavy vehicles or buses or commercial pickup vehicles will be allowed to play on this route. Heavy vehicles 4, 6, 10-wheelers, buses, commercial pickups vehicles coming up towards Kohima from Dimapur will be diverted to Puducha, 10th mile, Zimar Road from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. it said. All 10-wheelers and above heavy vehicle trailers going up towards Kohima from Dimapur will be stopped at Puducha till the effect stretch at NH29 is restored. DC Mon lifts total lockdown in Aboi subdivision. With the total lockdown lifted in Aboi subdivision on August 18, the Deputy Commissioner Mon Tavasilin K has notified that the following guidelines will be enforced in Aboi subdivision till further orders. According to DIPR report, everyone should treat himself or herself as an asymptomatic carrier of COVID-19 and should take necessary safety precaution to break the chain of transmission. Stigmatization of returnees released from the quarantine centers has strictly prohibited. Wearing a face mask is compulsory in public places, workplace and during transport. A fine of ₹100 will be imposed for violation. Everyone must maintain a maximum distance of 6 feet in public places. Workplace and spitting in public places has been strictly prohibited. Consumption of pan, gutka, tobacco products are strictly prohibited and persons above 65 years of age, pregnant women and children below the age of 10 years are advised to stay at home except for medical purposes. Large public gathering for social, religious, cultural and academic purpose will continue to remain prohibited. Not more than 20 people will be permitted in case of funeral. The concerned ward or village task force are to be strictly enforce the provision. That's all for now. To get such latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.